Now, to be honest, I'm a little concerned here because don't we usually see a bunch of the raid eggs ready to hatch before, 20 minutes until raid hour? Or is it 10 minutes? Because right now, I don't see no legendary eggs waiting to crack open and reveal to us the Mythical Genesect, but we'll wait a little bit here. Anyway, welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. Can I move this screen slightly? I believe I can. All right. Just make sure I can get everything that I need to see on screen. So this is going to be, hopefully, a live remote raid stream of Genesect Raids, the Mythical Genesect. I see there's a Mega Charizard over there. See there's a Team Rocket here. There is nothing else happening as far as raids. Also, there's nothing happening regarding music. There we go. Alright, I'll get to the chat. Just 1 second. I'm going to try something I learned from one of our recent Dragon Ball Z streams. There we go. I'm fixing up the little widgety things for our chats and subscribers and super chats and stuff. Let us make sure these are good to go. I'm going to have to do this every time from the looks of it, which is not the worst thing. It takes like, what was that? 15 seconds? I think we are good. I can now unhide our little widgets. So if we get subscribers, sponsors, and super chats, we can see them on screen. We just got a subscriber right now, Laura. Thank you, Laura, for subscribing. Can I actually move that screen? I'm going to do a little bit of testing here. Okay, that seems good. I want to be able to see when our super chats come in and everything, and subscribers and whatnot. I think this is the way to do it. Anyway, yes indeed, welcome back, folks. I see Isaac33 Gaming had been here. You're still here, awesome. How's it going? Mini D NYC, Sailor Pika, Unknown Spike is here as well. I still don't see no legendary eggs, which is a slight concern. How is the sound, by the way? Let me know, as always, if the music's too loud. Music is too loud, says Unknown Spike. Okay. Volume cut in half. Okay, that should sound better. Now let me know how things are sounding as we have a Midnight Rider subscribing. Thank you very much for subbing in. Yeah, so has there been an announcement? Is this supposed to be canceled? Because we should be seeing the legendary eggs, as far as I know. Let's see. Ruben DeBoer asking, you need a remote thingy to participate, right? How do you get those? What you do is, if you have the coins to do so, go into your shop and scroll down under all of the new item things. You can get a single remote raid pass for 100 coins, or you can get 3 for 250. And of course, 3 is the better way to do it. Okay, is the music still too loud? Okay, Unknown Spike said it is good now. Awesome stuff. If anyone else finds it too loud, just let me know. I'm finding it too warm in here. I'm going to turn on the fan under the desk. Okay, again, yeah, so like, has anyone heard if there's any sort of cancellation to remote raid day today? Because we're not seeing nothing. We'll have to hold out hope and just wait and see what happens at 6 o'clock. I'm looking at like the day. It's like, yes, this is Wednesday. Yes, the time is right. It's supposed to be 6 p.m. Let's see. So Pika is welcoming everyone to the stream. And Retro Jordan 1 asking, what's up, bud? Not too much. Actually, by the way, Mini DNYC, this kind of relates to you. I will mention that, first of all, Andrew McMullen has subscribed in as well. I'm feeling this music might be too loud. Let's see. I'm going to turn it down a slight other notch. But I saw your comment earlier on the video today, Mini DNYC, asking if I need help getting to level 44. If you watch the full video, you'll see that I did manage to accomplish that. Finally, I'm sitting at level 44 as we speak. We have Stephen Phillips has subscribed. Thank you very much for subbing. And if I do happen to miss anybody who has subscribed and it flashes by the screen, my apologies. But generally, thank you everybody for subscribing if you do so. So here's what I'm doing right now for level 45 requirements. I still need to defeat another, 93 grunts, purify another 73 shadow Pokemon, and I still have only fought 1 Team Go Rocket leader. Stephen Montgomery has subscribed. Thank you very much for doing so. But yeah, nobody has, so Mini DNYC and Silver Pika both say they haven't heard anything about the event being canceled. So we'll have to see what happens here. I did pick up a few remote raid passes, though. We should, if this doesn't go through, I'm going to try to find out if there is a postponement, maybe, to see if we're going to have this event. Because it's supposed to be Genesect. Of course, that's the whole thing, the thumbnail, the title of the stream. Genesect holding Burn Drive is supposed to be the, not legendary because it's mythical, but the particular special Pokemon of the raid hour. And again, we'll just sit back and wait. So how's everybody doing in Pokemon Go? Espeon has just subscribed. Thank you very much. Having a Pokemon subscribe to my Pokemon channel is like a dream come true. Or a premonition. No, because it happened now. Premonitions happen later. Anyway, it's cool. Let's see. So thanking everyone for subscribing on my behalf. Thank you for covering my backside there, Silver Pika, in case I miss anything. Who is this? Firestorm. Thank you, Firestorm, for subscribing today. So, as I say, the Pokemon that we're looking for is going to be... Where are you at? You are near the end of Gen 5. How far down do we got to go? Just to go quite a ways down. Make sure nothing is frozen on screen. Look at all the legendaries and mythicals brought into Gen 5 here. So, I believe, just out of curiosity, can I use a Elite Charge TM to see? So, we don't see any possibilities of Genesect currently getting Technoblast or a Fire-type attack. X-Scissor and Hyper Beam are the options in place of Magnet Bomb. So, the idea of it having a Burn Drive, I know it would probably be like a visual difference, but you would think that would also give it the Fire-type Technoblast. And I don't know how that's going to come into play. I also like the idea that, what if this was a way for Niantic to introduce held items in Pokemon Go? Okay, so just to get things started here, I'm going to throw a little comment in the chat. Boom. No, wait, I copied! Hang on! I typed the whole thing out, and it deleted it? That's not right. Hang on. Won't even let me delete this. Come on now. What is going on? Bear with me here, folks. I'm just going to give a little bit of a breakdown of how this process will go, assuming we get to see the legendary raids happen. If it goes. What did I type the first time? I hate trying to remember what I typed that I don't remember. When I type in all caps, raid, double exclamation point. Okay, I thought I spelled it wrong. Enter your trainer name with #raid in the chat. Names will be added. First come, first served. New players being prioritized. Okay, I think that's good. And I'll also just add in, don't forget remote raid passes and a little happy face. Okay, when I type raid, enter your blah 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 blah. That sounds good. I'm going to make sure to copy that, I believe. I'm going to make sure to paste that, I believe. Okay, I'm going to send it. I'm going to pin that. 1 second here. Pin of the message. So anybody new that comes in should be able to see that little guideline notification at the top of the chat, so we know how to do this. So a basic breakdown. Again, let's just assume that the raids will suddenly, burst forth at 6 o'clock. I'm going to type hashtag. No, I'm going to type raid, all caps, double exclamation point, or somewhere in that vicinity. I'm just going to type raid in the chat and say the first 5 names. Like when I say that, put your trainer name in Pokemon Go with #raid, and I'm going to add you in the first 5 people that I see. I'll add to our list of people to jump into the raid. And if we exceed 5, I'm going to kind of skip ahead. We'll do the raid with the 5 people. The next raid that we do, because if all the raids show up, we have 6 gyms that I can reach from my local vicinity right here while we're streaming. So, if, win or lose, when the raid is done, I'll give you a few little minutes here, and I'll also say raid again, we're going for the next raid, so on and so forth. If it gets to a point where I don't have all 5 people for one of the raids, I'll also add in people that have already been used, or, not used really, but joined in. So, every new raid, I'm going to try to find 5 new people. But after a minute or so, if we don't have 5 new people, I'll choose people that have already jumped in on a previous raid, and we will go for that next raid. So I'm not going to be adding any new friends unless we get the raids to start, because I like to wait until we have a live stream with these events going on to add new peoples, just to... How many friends do I currently have? I'm sitting at 192. So I have enough to add, like, say, 8 more people. I always want to keep 5 empty spaces, though, for when we do events like this. So that's technically only, like, 3 new people I can add permanently. And I say permanently because sometimes people get shuffled in and out, stuff like that. But basically, I can add in, like, about 3 people from today for kind of like keepers. But for now, we're just holding our time, holding the fort, waiting for, see what happens at 6 o'clock. And let's see, Mini DNYC asking, can I add you back in? Well, again, as I say, once we see if these raids are happening today, we can definitely do that. So I want to talk about, too, what you had said about, I didn't read the full comment. I read the first part where you're saying if I need help getting past level 43's requirements for 44, we could do some battles. I was thinking at one point, I should just do a live stream of just trainer battles and try to get my, like, it was the Great League that I was having the most trouble with because Great League had cycled out of the Go Battle League early on, and I knew I'd be fine with Master League. I got the Ultra League done through Go Battle League, but the Master Cup, I knew I was going to be able to accomplish that over time, but the Great League is going to take so long to get back to. So I had a thought, I should just do a stream, we'll do battles, but in a way, I had a feeling like since the viewers out there, since y'all love me so much, at least some of you maybe, I thought you might be sort of inclined, in a good way, to help me out by kind of throwing the battles and letting me get the wins without like a serious battle going on, and that would have been appreciated, but I was like, I kind of like the idea of earning my wins legit, so I didn't want to put the option out there to be like, yeah, so we can do a thing where you battle me, you let me win, it helps me speed my training along. I thought, as nice as I would appreciate that, I'm going to try to do it the real way. So that's why I didn't even want to put the thought out there to be like, let's do this, because, you know, might be tempted to try to get some quick, easy wins that way. So either way, I did accomplish the tasks as required, and I feel good about that because I managed to vanquish so many foes in Go Battle League. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. Where are these raids? I see there's Team Rocket, and my Zapdos is up there. Check this out, by the way. Zapdos is almost maxed out to become another best buddy of mine. I've gotten like 2 best buddies in the past couple days. Zapdos and my Articuno are very close as well, so I'll be getting some more best buddies. I'm getting so many I can barely keep up with posting their photos on my social media. Hey, your comment actually did help quite a bit. Thank you very much, Mini DNYC. And I thought it was funny, too, that you left the comment on the new video today, because in that video is when I reached level 44. So I thought, I'm not going to respond immediately. I'm going to wait, and I'll respond like afterwards, because you'll have, like, I don't think you saw the full video at that point, but once you do, you will have seen that I actually did reach level 44. Okay, so we're saying maybe restart the app. I might as well give that a shot. Hang on here. Where is this? Where is this? This is there. Okay. Just close that down for a moment. I don't think this is going to do anything. I did restart before the 20 minutes before the event began, just to see if the eggs would spawn, and they didn't. So, I have a feeling this won't really change things. But we'll see. We have Hydreigon Commander 204 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. And everyone who is subscribing new to the channel, feel free to kind of browse around afterwards, or now if you want, while we're waiting to see if these raids even happen, and see what other videos I got here on the channel. And hopefully, if you like them, you can, well, you're already subscribed, you can throw some likes, throw some comments, whatever you feel like doing. I will also say, too, right now, while we're waiting, no, there's no, look, even that Charizard's gone now. What is going on? I'm gonna, hang on, I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna see if anything has been said. Where did my broadcaster go? Here we go. I'm gonna scoot this over to the side of it. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna go and see if anything has changed as far as the raid hour is concerned. If anybody else wants to do some searching as well, feel free to lend me a hand. Where are we going? Pokemon Go. I'm on their Twitter right now. Because something is weird. No, last thing I see on here, 21 hours ago, talking about the Pokemon Go Tour. So I have no clue why we're not getting any raids. This ain't normal, that's for sure. Why is my mouse doing that? I'm trying to move my windows across my two different monitors, and it's kind of glitching out a little bit. Alright, well, we'll wait for a little bit and see what happens. If the raids don't happen now, I'll try to find out when they're planning maybe a make-up event for this, if there is one, and I'll schedule a stream for that. But what else was I going to mention? I think there was something else I was going to say, but I completely lost it. So, my apologies. Have you guys ever had this happen? Okay, Mini D NYC. So your real name is Dominic. Okay, but you decided to change it to your YouTube name. Or change your YouTube name to your Pokemon Go name. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. But yeah. Don't know what to say. I had this all planned out. We're going to get you guys all Genesect, like Mythical. I was going to like mention that Mythical Pokemon currently cannot be traded in Pokemon Go. In fact, I'm just going to scroll back down the list there. I think if I try to select Genesect, it will not let me do it. Oh, it does let me. Wait, huh? What does this say? No? Okay. I'm pretty sure it is classified as a Mythical Pokemon, though. And those can't be traded. You can only get a Mythical by catching it yourself, so that's why I wanted to have this stream. Even though they've said the shiny Genesect is not available for this event, there would still be a chance for you to catch one that maybe you haven't had a chance otherwise to do. And I'm not sure. We're going to give it until 6:10. It's currently only 6:05. Actually, let's say quarter after 6. Okay, that's actually a good question, though, I just thought of. Other people, or people in other parts of the world, over saying, if anyone's here watching from Europe, I know Unknown Spike is... What continent would that exactly be? I know it's around... It's in Europe, I think. But either way, anyone who is from the further eastern part of the world, have you had a Genesect raid hour? And if so, at what time was it? Because clearly, it is not at the expected time here. So, I don't know. Let's just go over, as we're waiting, a little bit of a recap of how things have been going in my world thus far. You guys do good on getting the costumed Slowpoke and Slowbro and stuff. I've actually got quite a few of the 3-star costume Slowpoke. They came from research tasks of catch 20 Pokemon. Also, speaking of 2020, I noticed as I was editing the video today, there's a part where I mentioned how we are now into the glorious year of 2020. I continued on. It's the same kind of thing as when a new year comes in and you start writing the previous year on your paper or whatever. I said 2020. I didn't mean to call 2020 a glorious year. I think we're all well aware it was not the best year. And I thought with the editing, I'm like, you know what? I'll just go with it, whatever. You all know what I mean. Plus the actual date was on screen. So you are in Europe. I thought so, Unknown Spike. So, did you happen to see if there was a legendary raid hour in your area? Mini DNYC Dominic says, you're from Texas, but no 5-star raids here. You wouldn't be getting yours for another couple hours, I don't think. That would be Central Time, is it? Or is that Mountain Time? I don't know. I'm on Atlantic Time myself, so... there's Atlantic, then Eastern Time, Central I think is next, and then Mountain Time. And then, of course, there is Pacific Time Zone, I think is the furthest west one. So... yours probably wouldn't have come up just yet, but mine should have been here 7 minutes ago. I wonder what's going on. Because, yeah, I don't remember seeing anything where they said it was going to be delayed, or... I'm going to go, actually, once again, I'm going to go right to Pokemon Go's blog. Maybe they had this planned for a different day, and I just didn't... I just kind of overlooked it. By the way, did you like the collection challenges that they did? I got mine done by the end of our video that went up today. So I got that taken care of super quick. I want to see more of these. I want to see, like, legendaries maybe as part of the collection challenge where, like, you have to win a grade for it. Or it could be a reward from Go Battle League at that point. Who knows? Okay. Where do we see... Rising to the Challenge of January Day. No, that's Machop. Celebrate the new year with Pokemon Go. This could be... No, that's not it. Hang on. You can't see what I'm even looking at right now. Trust me, I'm researching. I'm not just staring at a blank screen. So, okay, Pokemon Go's January events. So, it says... Well, it's not exactly saying about the legendary raid hours here. It's just letting you know that starting as of yesterday, I believe it was, is when Genesect is starting to appear in raids. But yeah, there's no mention, technically, of raid hours at this point. I don't think they took them out, like the whole concept of a legendary raid hour. There's no mention that they took them out, so I just go on basic assumption and say they haven't, as far as I know. Where am I at? Here we go. Okay. Let's see. We have Isaac Flores asking, can I add you in Pokemon Go? Does he read the chat? Yeah, I do, but I was distracted slightly. What we're doing right now, if we happen to get legendary raids, I'm going to start adding people so we can do some of them. I should say legendary, the mythical raids. I'm now thinking, would they have technically not done a legendary raid hour today because Genesect is not a legendary Pokemon, it's mythical? I don't know. I know we've had mythical Pokemon in raid hours before, Darkrai for example, so I don't think that would be a cause for them to delay or reschedule a raid hour for Genesect. Don't know. And currently, there are no other raids for us to jump in on, so there's really nothing we can do there. But, yeah, so hold the fort there, Isaac Flores. So, right now, I've only got space for like a few more people. I'm keeping space open for these special events here to add people in, kind of remove them, add new ones as more raids pop up. So, at the moment, I'm not going to be able to take any new requests just yet. Let's see. Retro Jordan says, you're Pacific. You're the last one to find out. So, no information there just yet, but it'd be cool to see if you do happen to get a legendary raid hour. So, I don't know. I've got 5 minutes until I think I'm going to call the stream, because there's not much more we can do without even any raids going on. I could fight... No, I'm not going to battle that Team Go Rocket Balloon, because guess who it is? I'm going to guess it's Cliff. Random guess. It is Cliff. Look at that. A loser like you can't bean Team Go Rocket. Did I say bean? Whatever. Okay, Cliff, I'm not going to mess with you right now, because although we do technically have space in our bonus storage, I like to try to get eggs in my regular storage and keep the bonus storage for really last, what would you call it? Last ditch effort, last chance kind of thing. So I'm going to be clearing out one of the eggs, or actually 2 of these eggs tomorrow when I start walking. Then I'll beat Team Go Rocket, get another egg, strange egg from them, and go on from there. But for right now, Zapdos is going to mess with Team Go Rocket in the air. Look at that. Would it be cool if he could actually pop the balloon with his beak? Let's see. Sailor Pika says, looks like the other regions have had their Genesect raid hour. So I don't know what's happening here. I really got no clue. I'm going to go back to Twitter. And again, I'm going to be missing the chat for a little bit here. I'm going to look up Genesect and see what some recent tweets are telling us. See if anyone else is having a problem with this here. Okay, we're looking up the latest. I see some people saying that... Oh, I saw someone saying that they were going to have another stream or something. Looks like someone has battled Genesect. What is the deal? I'm going to try once again. Hang on here. Just going to close that part down. I'm going to try restarting once again. Should I restart the phone, I wonder? That might be the only option. Okay, give me a sec. I'm going to restart the phone. I don't think that would cause the problem, but it's the only thing I can think of to fix it right now. Let's see what else is happening in the chat. Did I get a shiny Ho-Oh? Isaac asks. I technically did. I didn't catch it, but my cousin actually, Vex Evolution, another one of the people on my friends list, he actually traded one to me at one point, and I was quite surprised. I'm not the kind of person that's like, I gotta get every shiny. If I get them, I get them, and if I don't, I just go on. But I was like, yeah, okay. And it was, I think it was for a lucky trade too, so that was pretty neat. Yeah, I'm not seeing any issues with Well, then I'm seeing people that are raiding Genesect, but I'm not seeing any, like, indication if it's during a raid hour or not. Okay, we're coming back in here right now. Let me get the... let's see. We have Jap D asking, can I join? You can. Everybody can join if the game is going to let us do it. I still haven't seen any of them. Hang on here. Mini DNYC, you say you're on Central Time. I thought that's what Texas was. And Charlene, Charlene, I say this all the time, I forgot to this time. I am terrible at pronouncing names, so if I do destroy your name verbally, I do apologize in advance, but it is likely going to happen. But anyway, Charlene asking, can I join? Again, yes, we'll see if we can actually get some raids underway. What if restarting the phone was all we needed to do? But why would that have been a thing? Don't know. We got a Chopped Namek has just subscribed. That sounds painful. No, look. Restarted. There's no raids. Did Niantic forget that Atlantic time is a thing? Did they forget to, like, flip a switch or something there at Niantic HQ? Because, I wanted to get you guys some Genesect raids. And there's not even any raids that we can invite you into. I feel like a failure is what Pokemon Go is. Not me. You know, I did everything I could. But, yeah. That's about that. So let me get caught up on the chat just a little bit once again here. Unknown Spike says, it is indeed a waiting game right now. Najap D has a Genesect raid near them. So actually, here's a good thing. Now that we're all here together, if you folks want to start dropping your friend codes in the chat to make new friends all over the world, perhaps, I say just do that. Let's make something out of the stream. And you can start adding people up, possibly, you know, getting more... Like I said this at the end of the last video, I think. I like the idea that my little channel here could be a way to get new people together, link up, become friends in Pokemon Go. As you get to best friends level, getting a nice boost of... What is it? Is it 1 million experience for hitting best friends? No, that sounds like too much. There's 100,000. I don't remember how much you get, but either way, you can get a nice little bonus of a boosted experience, especially if you use a lucky egg, when you start friending up with more people all around the world, or even just locally too. So that could be at least one way to salvage our stream. And that's about that. Let's see what else is going on. So Isaac Wolf says it is from January 5th to January 10th at 10 a.m. local time. So yeah, like technically, Genesect is... I've seen Genesect in local raids, so it's here. I just don't know what happened to the raid hour, at least for my time zone. And as Isaac says, yes, that's what the event says in Twitter. So I wonder... Let me do a quick little search on YouTube itself. I'm going to see if I can find other possible streamers doing Legendary Raid Hour for Genesect. Not my time zone, of course, but in other time zones. Let's just take a quick look here. Because if I can't give you the Genesect raids that I wanted to, I want to at least give you guys some potential options to join in on some. Genesect Raid Hour. Let's see what we can find for this. I see a stream from 4 months ago. No, we want to see live streams. And the only stream I see in this list is mine. So I don't think that's going to help us much. Okay. What is that? Oh, I saw some weird kind of, looks like artifacting on the game screen. I thought like there was something black moving in the sky. I was like, what is that? And then suddenly as I start looking, it disappeared. So I guess it was nothing. Okay, are we still good with the streaming? Yeah, I believe so. And Rick Astley is asking, what time is it where you are? Well, I'm never going to give up that it's currently 6:17. Actually, I will. Yeah, so it's after Legendary Raid Hour begins. It's always from 6 to 7. But the game does not want to give us any raids. So Charlene says it is 100,000 XP for friending up to best friends. Okay, so again, a lucky egg could get 200,000 for you. So that would mean you would only need to get 5 times 5. So if you could get 25 best friends using a lucky egg every time before you hit best friends, that would get you from level 39 to 40. There's only 5 million to hit level 40 from 39. Look how much experience we need to hit level 45. I didn't even look at that. I just know the task that we have to do. 13 million. That's a decent amount of XP. That's actually half of what I currently have, so I wonder if I'm going to be able to hit level 50 on just the experience I have right now. Someday we'll find out. Hey, well, I think for now there's really not much more for me to do. If you guys want to keep dropping friend codes in the chat while we're here, or if you're watching this afterwards, which, sorry you tuned in for a completely uneventful event, feel free to leave your friend codes in the comments down below. Add each other up, send some gifts to each other, keep boosting your friend levels. Nice little bonus for experience along the way. I think it's only like 3 months of every day building your friend level to get to best friends. I believe it's like 90 days, which is roughly 3 months or so. Alright, and yes, I've been seeing some subscribers. I see Shadow Sableye, which I've gotten a number of them in Pokemon Go. You have subscribed. Thank you for doing so. I feel weird saying thanks for subscribing on a very uneventful stream. Is there anything that you guys want to ask me, basically? Like, not that I know a lot about Pokemon Go, but if you have any questions for like tips or tricks or something, I can try to throw some knowledge your way, if nothing else. I can mention this, though, and before we found out the raids aren't happening, I was going to suggest, make sure, if you want to save yourself a little bit of walking time, if you want to get extra Genesect candy, use a Mega Evolution. And when I say use, I don't even mean use it. As long as you have a Mega Evolved Pokemon with you active, as it says here, for example, I had Blaze, Mega Charizard Y, ready to go. While he is Mega Evolved, I'll earn extra candy when catching a Fire or Flying type Pokemon, or any raid boss. So if you do evolve or Mega Evolve something before you take on a raid boss, you'll get 1 extra candy for that raid boss. Another nice little bonus is, if you missed it, they have increased the effectiveness of Silver Pinap Berries. Well, I guess effectiveness, no, they're still just as effective at getting Pokemon caught. They're slightly better than a Raspberry, but not as good as a Golden Raspberry. But Silver Pinap Berries do now give you a bonus candy in addition to doubling the base candy. So instead of 3, you'll get 6, plus 1 extra for the Silver Pinap Berry. So those are a couple ways to get yourself an extra candy, and if talking like a legendary or a mythical, where it takes 20 kilometers to... It's a Herdier. I already caught a Herdier raid. We don't need to do that. But anyway, things like, say, Genesect, it takes 20 kilometers to walk for 1 candy. If you have a Mega and a Silver Pinap, you catch it with that, you're saving yourself 40 kilometers walked right there. That's 2 bonus candies you would not otherwise get without walking. Braden Gamer saying restart your game. I did just do that about 5 minutes ago, and nothing changed. There's still no raids in game. So I restarted the game. I also restarted the phone as well. Did a complete restart of everything. And it just doesn't want to give us the raids, unfortunately. And Spencer Wallace, you have read the comment. Sweet, my pinned comment at the top. A lot of people seem to miss that, but you say raid indeed. Sadly, as much as we plead for raids, they're not going to happen. Unknown Spike asking, when will the TCG live streams be? I do want to have some this weekend, because it's been way too long. I've missed 2 for the members, so definitely I want to get 2 member-only streams. Okay, good question for all the members that are here. Should I have a member stream for TCG Saturday and Sunday? Do you want them back-to-back, or do you want me to sort of spread them out more across January? Because I can actually aim for, I think, to make up for losing a couple months thus far, I can do one every weekend in January. That would be 4. I'm technically only, say, 3 behind, but I would like to make up for the lack, by adding another one. So if you guys think that's a cool idea, let me know. Or do you want 2 this weekend and another one later on in January? I will take that into consideration. I'm just waiting to see if any other raids just happen to spawn while we're sitting here. But even then, we'd be waiting like 45 minutes for them to hatch. Well, this stream is a bust. As I say, I will look into it, though. I'll see if there's a known issue with this raid hour for Atlantic time. And if they have a planned makeup event for this, we'll definitely come back for that one. But failing that, next week is... what is it? I gotta go back to their blog, because every Wednesday this month, we're going to be having a different legendary available for the legendary raid hours, assuming that they do go through. So next week will be on the 9th, nope, what is this? The 13th of January. Heatran will be available in raids, and of course the shiny is available. So I'm going to be aiming to do a live stream for that one. The next Wednesday, the following Wednesday, will be the 20th, it looks like, and Kyogre and Groudon will be available. So could you picture, like, say, with 6 gyms in my area, maybe 3 of each? That would be cool. Shinies for those are also available. And on the 27th of January, it says a surprise Pokemon will be appearing in raids beginning on Tuesday, January 26th, at local time. Or what is it? 10 a.m. local time. So that's about all I can do for now. But here's a question: which new Pokemon do you think we'll be seeing? My hunch is we're going to be seeing a legendary from Kalos. Will it be Xerneas? Will it be Yveltal? Probably won't be Zygarde yet. Are there any other legendaries from that generation? Like, say, a trio? I don't think there is, unless I am very, very forgetful. But either way, I just have a hunch we'll be seeing a Kalos legendary by the end of this month. And so Unknown Spike saying that's not a problem for me. Okay, sounds good. So we could say once every weekend. That sounds pretty good too. So people are sending me friend requests in Go. Right now, I'm not accepting friend requests for the moment because I have limited space and I want to keep space open for when we have these events here. But feel free to drop your codes in the chat, and like there's, you know, several other people here, I'm sure, that might have space to add people in. Let's see what else is going on. So Spencer Wallace asking, can I give you a hint on trying to beat a legendary raid? Essentially, well, first of all, the main hint I would say is you need a group. Like, legendaries have such a high CP, they have pretty good defense stats. You're going to want to have, I like to say at least, if you're at high levels, at least 4 people. Generally, I'd say 5 or more you want to have to really, like, take down legendaries. Other than that, just study your type advantages, your disadvantages. For example, if Genesect did happen, Bug Steel type Genesect is double weak to fire, so if you had a fire type, that would be a good way to go. And Mega Evolution, if you have it available to you, is a good thing to do as well. Let's go check the main squad. Let's go with favorites. So Blaze would have done a decent number to Genesect with his Overheat attack. Of course, fire type being, as I said, double super effective. And other than that, it's just a matter of like use strong CP Pokemon, the type advantage attacks, and just hope for the best, basically. But yeah, definitely you want to have a group of people for legendaries. And like, even, not that I'm saying I'm amazing at the game, but with all of the CP that I have available, sometimes I can't even solo a 3-star raid. You know, sometimes I need to have somebody else there. Usually I can handle a 3-star, but on occasion, not quite. So that would be my best bet. Also, when it comes to catching the legendary, Golden Raspberries, of course, are the way to go. Get your curveballs trained and try to get them landed. The smaller the circle, the more you go from like nice, great, excellent. The excellent throws give you the best chance of catching them. And if you have the option for AR Plus mode, which I always catch everything in, that lets you walk really close to the Pokemon you're going for, so you should be able to land excellent throws a little bit easier. Let's see what else is happening. So yeah, Isaac has dropped friend code in the chat. I think there's some more friend codes being dropped. If not, feel free to drop them in. Let's see. Spencer Wallace says, there is Mewtwo. I think you're talking about this guy right here. You know what's really cool with Mewtwo? Take a look at this. I'm gonna just show you with an Elite Charge TM. Look at all the moves you could teach Mewtwo with an Elite Charge TM. There's so much variety there, it's crazy. Some of them are legacy moves. I believe Psy Strike and Shadow Ball, those are only available from the Elite Charge TMs. But using a regular TM, or a regular Charge TM, I think you can get any of these other ones, like Hyper Beam, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Flamethrower. Mewtwo is very versatile. Another very versatile Pokemon, if you don't know who I'm going for, you could probably maybe take a guess, if I can find it. So here's our little buddy Mew. If I go to use an Elite Charge TM, look at all this. Psychic, Ancient Power, Dragon Claw, yada 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 yada. You got a lot of options with Mew. And let's look at Elite Charge, Elite Fast TM. Look at all these fast attacks you can teach Mew. It is wild how much, and it's really weird too because Mew is known as, you know, the origin of all Pokemon. It can learn every TM that there is, yet there's still attacks in this that it can't learn from TMs. Just for example, you know, your Poison Jab. What else is there? Bite, I think, is one. Yeah, Bite's not in the list. So there's still some attacks that you can't give Mew, even though it's supposed to be able to learn all the attacks. But it's still kind of cool that you have all them options. Spencer says you are at level 27, so a little ways to go till you start getting into the level up research to go beyond. But that's what's nice. Like sometimes, like if you have the time to do it, you don't. You know, maybe you do feel a rush, but sometimes I don't feel like there's a rush to. I gotta accomplish this. I gotta do this. Like I like to sort of take my time, pace myself out with different aspects like leveling up. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, Armored Mewtwo is also a thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I'm certain that's no longer available, but it was part of a tie-in with the was it Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution? I think was the remake of the first movie. What else can that learn? I know it gets different attacks. Yeah, it doesn't have as many options. I guess the armor restrains it. Psy Strike, Rock Slide, Earthquake, Future Sight for charge. Also Dynamic Punch that it currently had. What does it get for fast? Okay, Iron Tail or Confusion. I should probably teach it Confusion, but I ain't gonna use a TM at the time. Alright, so yeah, I think that is gonna have to be it. There's not much more to do. Spencer's asking, how do you get Mewtwo? You would like to have one. Well, it's only been available. Well, first it came in the game as an EX raid, which you had to be invited to based off a previous raid experience. It's also been part of special events. Actually, you can get one if you have a special research chain. What was it called? That's the oldest ones. If you have... Where is it? It was a Team Rocket one. Team Go Rocket. Look at all these events we've been through. That's crazy. It might have been an Inter-Egg Sting development. No, it was the Victini one. I think? Was it Victini, everybody? Team Skull seems to agree. I forget what it was called. But anyway, there is a special research chain where it will lead you to battle Giovanni, the boss of Team Go Rocket, and he has a Shadow Mewtwo. So, if you can take that down, that is the Pokemon he leaves behind for you to catch. So, there will be a way to get a Mewtwo as you go through. Shiny Celebi, somebody is mentioning. Nijap D. I do indeed have that. We've also got a whole bunch of shinies and 100% and all this stuff. A bunch of the legendary beasts of Johto. There's that shiny Ho-Oh I was mentioned from my cousin, which is cool. But I didn't get a nickname for this one yet. But I did pick up Shiny Celebi that is also available from a special research chain. I forget how. I think it's like you have to unlock certain previous ones. Actually, I think Niantic made a change to that. They said something about if you have X number of special research on the go, they leave newer ones locked behind so that you don't get overwhelmed, I think, with too much on the go. So, if you want to get certain special, super rare, legendary, shiny, stuff like that, keep doing all of the special research that you can and unlock future special research, and you got a lot of options coming your way. Sometimes I wonder, if someone was to start the game fresh today, how fast would they level up? Because with all these options, raid battles, trainer battles, you got all these special research, timed research, field research, now you got these collection challenges in the game. How fast would you hit a really high level? I think it would go pretty quick, especially with lucky eggs and all that. Alright, so Spencer's asking, isn't Shiny Celebi really rare to catch in the wild? I believe it isn't even in the wild. It is only available from special research. There are 2 special research chains you can get one. One was from when it initially came in, then another is the new shiny one that came with Team Go Rocket, or technically just Team Rocket, Jesse and James. But I think the only legendaries or mythicals you can find in the wild, and it's super, super rare to do it from what I hear, is the Lake Trio from Sinnoh. You got Azelf, Nesprit, and Uxie. I was talking to a friend of mine there. He said at one point, one of his friends was walking down one of the paths here in town, and he just happened to find, I think it was an Azelf. Azelf is my regional here. It just appeared on like the the harbor passage we have that spans across the river. I've never seen one in the wild, but it would be pretty crazy to see a legendary just pop up like that. How many Mewtwo's do I have? I've got a decent amount. I hang on to, like, I've got all these doubles of all these different species, including the legendaries and stuff like that. Because if I ever meet a new player who needs help, like, you know, they've never been able to get, say, like a Dragonite or something, I like to keep a good amount for trade purposes. For me, when it comes down to like trading legendaries and shinies, I always wait until I become lucky friends with that person because, well, a couple reasons. Since I don't have unlimited Mewtwo, every Mewtwo I trade out, I want to be the best it can for the person that gets it. So, you know, if I could take a chance to say, I'll give you a Mewtwo, maybe it becomes lucky, and it doesn't, a traded Pokemon can have any sort of random assortment of stats. So I could be trading away a good Mewtwo, which comes out as a 1-star Mewtwo. And I don't want to give people low-quality stuff like that. If it's going to cost 40,000 Stardust, and that's at best friends level. When you start out, I think it's like a full million, or even more. Maybe it's 4 million. It's something to trade legendaries if one of the people doesn't have the Pokemon they're getting. So I've got, what is this? Anything that's favorited are ones that I hang on to. So I've got 1, 2, 3 that I keep. I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, and a Shadow one. So those would be my spares. Oh, let's see. Spencer's saying that you basically have no legendaries at all. Well, at some point, on occasion, they do give us legendaries as rewards from Go Battle League. Wait, I want to look that up while we're here, because I think something was mentioned about that. Because right now, this is what I have available at my rank for rewards for Pokemon encounters. I see no legendaries in there. But, let me go back to their blog, because there could be something to mention here. Go back to their updates. It has to do with the Go Battle League. Okay, now I think we're into the second half, or the second half is coming up. Okay, what is this? Bear with me here as we do a little bit of searching. So there's attack updates that are coming on the way. By the way, so we're going to be getting Furlish added to the Go Battle League as a reward. First time we're going to see that in Pokemon Go. I know I'm going quiet here. I'm kind of skimming through to look for any mention of legendary. You know what I could actually do? Do a search. Find legend. We have four entries in this. Oh wait, legendary. Okay, so the Pokemon you'll encounter at legend rank, so I believe that means you have to get, yeah, so essentially, so we have 24 ranks in Go Battle League this season. 24 is the highest, that's the legend rank, and it says when you get to legend rank, the Pokemon you'll encounter will be inspired by end seasonal teams in Pokemon Black and White. So players who reach rank, no, okay, when you hit rank 20, you can encounter the legendary Pokemon that's available to battle in 5-star raids at the time. So there is a way, if you can get all the way to rank 20 in Go Battle League, you can get legendaries from that. That is quite a task to take on, I would say. I'm at rank 18, but even that is like, you know, you gotta slowly build up to rank 20. But that could be a way to get legendaries. Basically. Okay, so for now, yeah, we've been here for over a half hour. We have no Genesect. Very weird. So I am going to sign off for now, unfortunately. Stay tuned to the channel, though, for everyone that has subscribed. I see King Arbok has just subscribed. Thank you, Your Majesty. But everyone else who has subscribed, if you want to keep an eye on the channel, keep an eye on the community tab. And if I get any information about if there will be a makeup raid hour, I'll definitely keep you folks apprised. Appraised? Appraised. No, that's pricing. Apprised is information. I'll keep you folks apprised. Now I don't know if that's the word. Anyway, of any updates as far as a legendary raid hour goes. As things stand, if nothing comes of this, stay tuned in 1 week's time, minus 37 minutes, for, what was that? Heatran raids. And those can be shiny. So I'll definitely do a live stream to try to get you folks as many Heatran as you can get. You can take home with you and potentially snag yourselves a shiny for that. Alright, so I am now going to roll for the day. Sorry we didn't have much more to do today, but hopefully I gave you some cool information. If you want to read any more about what's coming up in Pokemon Go, go to PokemonGoLive.com, and check the, let me see, updates should be one of the links at the top of the main page. Yes, it is. Click updates in the top menu bar and just see everything that's coming up in Pokemon Go. But with that, I am going to Pokemon Go myself and stop wasting all your times. But again, stay tuned to the community tab on the channel, and I'll give you updates on when something's happening that we can actually engage in. Yay! Alright, but for now, anyone that is new to the channel or anyone currently subscribed and may have missed, or might have missed some recent videos, feel free to check out the Pokemon X playthrough currently underway on the channel, plus the new Pokemon Go episode went up just earlier today. So that's that. Should be plenty for you to keep your attention, keep your focus, try to, you know, block out any concerns going on in the world at this point, because there's some things happening, let's just say. Let's not even think about that. Feel free to check out some Pokemon on the channel. With that, Professor Chaz is signing off. Thank you folks again for hanging out. Hopefully we'll be able to make up for this lack of event next time, and hope for the best. I am now signing off, and I'll catch you that next time. Alright, and I'm glad to see I now know how to work those crazy little widget things on our streams. Yay! Alright, have yourselves a good evening, folks, and if there is another raid hour happening in your time zone, best of luck. Get yourselves a nice Burn Drive, I almost said Giratina. Burn Drive Genesect. I gotta go and rest my brain. Have a good evening, everybody.